Charlie Baker, you bum. Yeah, let's all clutch our pearls because people are betting on college kids' transfer portal. Like
that actually would be a fun thing.
I mean, go ahead, go to Kalshi or whatever that is.
If you're gonna do this, why not make money off of it?
And we have a lot of ground to cover. I do want to start the show. There was major news today. And in case he's listening, today is Big G's 70th birthday.
Yes.
The
Big 7-0.
Maybe some nice casual shoes for him later.
Oh, Big G, you know what?
Very exciting.
I think I'm going to get Big G a warm terry cloth robe with a hood.
Sure.
So that he goes to walk 94 and 75.
After every Giants loss.
He will at least be warm and toasty. I'm going to get him some nice fuzzy slippers. I don't like Big G out there I just imagine him in like one of those hospital gowns that open in the back.
Yeah. I've said he's the Joker when he's leaving, dressed up as the nurse trying to blow the place up.
Right. Big G, I want you to suffer in comfort.
Thank you. But you know what's a trip? Like, I know it's a number. Like, my dad acts relatively young. I mean, he's forgetful, but that's always been him. But, like, dude, first time in my life, and it's because I'm in my 40s now, you start to view your parents as old. Even though they're not. Like, I'm blessed. They're in good health. They're moving and grooving, doing their thing. But you know what the numbers are. Yeah. So it's a little bit of a trip.
Yeah. Big G's not old. I mean,
he's 70.
Goldblum just had a kid, man, you know.
How about that? I discovered that was his kid in the commercial. My wife told me that. I couldn't believe it.
Looks just like him.
Yeah, but Jeff Goldblum's 100.
Yeah.
And he's still.
I think De Niro's still popping out.
No, that's his kid in that commercial?
Yes. That annoying commercial about Wicked. Yes.
He's like, my son's already in the car. At the very beginning, when he's walking the runway, he's like, oh, my son's already in the car.
I usually just mute the commercial. So
he's like Hollywood Mick Jagger.
Hey, look at him. I think, like I said, De Niro's popping
out. It was Pacino, wasn't it?
Okay, Pacino.
I don't know. 82 years old having a kid. What are you doing? You might not be alive in 9 months. I mean, what's the point?
You got enough money. You're not changing diapers.
All right.
But Big G.
Yes.
Congratulations.
The gala birthday celebration. We've got something interesting to start with. I'm going to play some audio for you. And I mean, people are welcome to opinions, but I'm going to defend Detroit and I'm going to defend this team when someone takes what I think is an unfair shot at them. So I'm going to play some audio. And then I'm going to propose something. Play you some audio from Evan Roberts on WFAN, who was rather confidently speaking about the New York Knicks, they're a good team. But I thought there was some serious smarm regarding the Pistons. So I want to play this, and then I want to propose something. And you guys tell me where you want to take it, and we can let people react to it, okay? This is Evan Roberts on WFAN. Well, good, because we did. So here's what we're going to do. And I'll let Evan set the terms. Put your money where your mouth is. You decide. If the Pistons meet the Knicks in the playoffs, Pistons are beating them. So you pick the terms, Evan. However much or however little money you want to put on it. And let's just put it out there. I think it's ridiculous to call the Pistons a good little team. And while I'm not going to sit there and act like they're Oklahoma City, they're not. They're the youngest team in the league who year over year has clearly gotten better. Mm-hmm. I don't think it's fair to take a shot at J.B. Bickerstaff when your coach is Mike Brown, who's basically a stuffed animal. And also, no disrespect, but I don't think Knick fans can really talk much of anything. Still watching those Willis Reed highlights?
No, Mike. They are watching the highlights. They were crowned the in-season champion in Vegas.
Who cares?
They got the medals around their neck, and I guess they're feeling themselves
That's
right
good.
now.
Look.
Yeah, the Pistons that took New York to pretty much every game when they played in that series, and let's face it, if you had a guard who knew what he was doing and didn't fumble the ball out of bounds, you're probably advancing, not the Knicks.
Look, I also think the Jaden Ivey piece matters. I also think the trade deadline matters. I think the Knicks are really good. I picked them to beat the Pistons last year. I didn't feel comfortable about it. But this year, no. No, I especially where I think the Pistons will have home court. And I do. I think the Pistons have taken a step forward. So if Evan wants to have a friendly bet on it, we can do that. He can pick the terms. I don't care. But I just don't do that cute little team thing.
Yeah, I didn't really understand where that came from. Like,
that's silly.
So you're punishing the Pistons because every night they go out there and they play hard. Every night they go out there and try.
I'll also
every
tell
night
you.
they actually give a damn, whereas most of the NBA doesn't. They take pride in their work. So that
I'll
made
also
them
tell you
feel-
the Pistons have had multiple borderline dynasties since the Knicks were borderline relevant. So just come on now. Yeah, I know they blew the 05 finals. They won 04. They went to 6 straight Eastern Conference finals. The bad boys, they stand on business. Everyone knows. Yes, they should have won another championship, but phantom foul, Kareem Lambier. The point is, the Pistons have had better success, longer success. Like, don't act like they're the Sacramento Kings and lighting the beam. That's not fair.
Yeah, it's been a long time since John Starks went 0 in Game 7.
Right, and again, I don't. For me, it's just keep it on the level. But I'd like to know what people think. Look, I'm not going to sit here and act like the Pistons going to win 70 games, 65 games. No, but do I think they have a legit shot to be the number 1 seed in the East? Yes. Would I pick the Knicks to beat them if they have home court? No, I won't. I think the Pistons have earned some respect. So, yeah, let's not do the little team thing.
Seriously, it was like he was just really feeling that in-season tournament championship.
Well, and remember, look,
that they won't even put up a banner for.
He's not a Knicks fan either, so I want to save the callers from using that angle. Poor Evan's a born loser. He's a Nets fan. So, I mean, God bless. So he's not caping up for the Knicks as a Knicks guy. He's not.
He just thinks that Detroit's a cute little story.
Listen, his words. And he said, save the audit. Okay, well, we saved it, and I'm offering a bet if he'd like it. Pistons will beat the Knicks in the playoffs. Now, again, that could blow up in either one of our faces if Cade Cunningham falls down a flight of stairs. Look, the one caveat I'll suggest is if each starting 5 is intact, the bet's on. I'm not going to cry if Beef Stew launches himself out of a cannon and is suspended for 100 games, which is actually possible. But if the starting 5s are intact, yeah, I have no problem saying the Pistons are going to beat them.
I do think the Pistons are going to learn from what they did last year. They played the Knicks in a very close, tight series that every game you could make a case they should have won. They didn't. The Knicks moved on. But, yeah, to just sit here and dismiss them, I can't do that. I do think that JB will have this team ready and more prepared. I think the battle testing is why I believe in them because, Mike, as you know, sometimes – And even like the Pistons back in the day, they had to go through the wars, get their heart broken,
correct,
and then realize, okay, this is what it takes to make it to the next round. Yeah, you'll beat the Knicks.
Pistons will come in healthier. And again, I am holding out a level of hope. They will make an acquisition at the deadline, which they're in prime position to do. I don't think the Knicks are. So, again, I'm not a Piston fan.
Schroeder, and it actually helped them.
I'm not a Piston fan. So don't act like I'm sitting here running to the defense of my team. And that's the interesting part of this. 2 radio guys, neither of whom are fans of the team they're talking about. I think it makes it more honest commentary. I am going to stick up for the Pistons. So if Evan wants to make a bet on it, he knows where to find me.
It's the condescending tone that I have a problem with. If you want to sit here and say the Pistons are a good team but not a great team yet, fine. I can understand that commentary. But you little old team over there? No, you can miss me with that.
Well, he has a tough life. You have to understand. He's a Mets and a Jets and a Nets. I mean, that's a lot of losing. That's tough for him.
It is. Well, no.
What?
No, I'm just like, it is very condescending what he is doing. And then I just got to thinking, like, man, did we do the same thing?
How so?
With the Chicago Bears.
No, fans do that. I don't do that.
And we kind of no, not us, but just the pat on the head. That's cute. No,
it's not going to be cute in Week 18 when they end your season.
That's fair.
So don't bring that to my doorstep. Return that package where it belongs.
But this Pistons thing, very condescending. You can sometimes you could just say, you know what, this team is playing good. There's no caveat.
But that's why I said if he has that level of confidence, if he would like to make a wager, I'm here. But I'm going to stick up for the Pistons when I think somebody disrespects them that way. I think they're a really good basketball team, and I think they are very real. And I think when they get together, there's a very real possibility that Cade Cunningham's the best player on the court.
I like this Pistons team because they're doing something, Mike, that it's really old school basketball.
Trying, effort.
They actually,
in a league of lazy sloth.
No, you no. Yeah.
Effort.
No, because they actually. It's a cliche. They actually care about the name on the front of the jersey.
Yes.
They actually want to represent Detroit. They actually want to go out there and win for Detroit. They actually are a fun team to watch because they care. It's not, load management and I got to do that. Nah, we want to win. They like hitting that song, the Pistons won again. They take pride in that. You don't see that in the NBA where a team every night takes pride in a game. So it's old school, but yes, they care.
248-539-9797. What do you make of those comments emanating from WFAN? Because, I have no problem believing in the Pistons. I have no problem in believing they're going to win a playoff series. If they meet the Knicks, I think they've already shown they can match up with them. And obviously didn't have their full complement last year. I believe you. I'm basing it on you will this year. And that I do think there's an acquisition looming. Yeah, let's go. I'm not going to put out the terms because I want to be respectful. Evan's got a couple of kids. I don't want his wife mad at him when he owes me the money. So I'll let him determine what he's comfortable with at his dinner table.
Does this break down to whoever gets Giannis at the trade deadline?
It won't be them because they'd have to blow up their team to get him.
It's not like that's something that the Knicks would do, though.
That's fine. They
would
can
blow up their
do that.
entire team.
But the cost of acquisition.
Jalen will be like, where's everybody else? We traded them. It's just you and Giannis, 2-on-2.
We'll get to the people. 97.1.